Let's see. Excellent connection. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I do the fun? Did I do the fun? OST. Huh?
If you want to say hello.
Rocky, 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 Rocky.
He did not flinch.
Rocky, 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 Rocky.
He did not move.
Rocky, it's your uncle. He's gonna come tickle your butt.
No, not move.
How could you do this to me, dog? I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, Rocky. I'm gonna do it. Do you want to see your uncle cry? Do you want to see your uncle cry?
Yeah. Sure.
He doesn't like that sound. That's so sad. How could you, Rocky? I wanna say hi to you, and you're just like, my guy. It is my nap time. I will be ignoring you from now on.
Rocky, his head moved a bit.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. No.
Oh.
I am. Let's see, Julie, are you subscribed to my channel on YouTube?
No.
This is so sad. How could you do this to me? Okay, very epic. I can unmute my microphone now. Pikachu. Why is this so hard to find a dang game right now, man? Did I miss any of the good songs? Oh no, I missed Marnie. This is terrible. What do I still have left as far as good music? Elite Leader Battle. Marnie 2. Let's go. I've still got Marnie 2 ahead of me. Champion. Okay, so I've got some good music ahead of me too. Okay, we're good. I did miss Marnie 1 though. That's kind of sad. Marnie 1's a great song. Opposing trainer could not be found. That's so lame. No, I don't want to play casuals. I'm playing ranked only right now, boy. Obtaining data, doubles, and yeah, show my battle team. Okay, well. How is my Volcanion EV'd again? I always forget. If I have this thing EV'd right or not. Or how many special attack EVs I have on this. I can't really check until I'm in game, can I? Oleana is actually surprisingly nice music. I didn't really think it was this good. I don't really hate it. It's kind of like, kind of chill. You know what I mean? It's kind of chill. Why is it so hard to find games at this ELO? I think I just answered my own question. Oopsie daisy. I actually haven't seen a whole lot of Incineroar this season, which is kind of weird. I don't know, man. Like, not having Incineroar be a omnipresent pain in the ass has been a little bit odd. So he's got Magearna, the Pokemon Home Magearna. That's cool. Double Weather, Yveltal and Zacian. Now, what do I do about this? That's my question. I don't think Kangaskhan provides significant use here. I think Tornadus provides a lot more power here. The question is, who do I bring up front with him? I want to say I bring Zacian up front, but if he leads You know, he does actually provide support, but not in the way I was originally intending to use him. Which is a little bit weird. And then I bring Calyrex with... Zacian for sure has to come. The question is, what do I have against other things? And I think the answer is just Lando. Because... this is going to be really tough, because I have to position Zacian in front of... outside of Dynamax Kyogre to win. I think otherwise I just kind of lose, which is kind of not good. That would be really bad, I think. But I think I'll be okay. We'll see, though. Okay, what does he lead? Kyogre Grim. Okay, so that's actually exactly what I expected him to lead. This is probably... it's got to be Scary Face or Thunder Wave. Either way, it's something I'd rather him not use against me. So... what's the plan? The plan is I'm faking out the Grimmsnarl because I'm faster than his Kyogre, but that doesn't mean anything because he could be Choice Scarfed. If I fake out Grimmsnarl and Barrage, right? That does good damage into Kyogre, but it doesn't kill Grimmsnarl, which is my only issue. But I don't have a way to kill Grimmsnarl anyways, right? So... no, I do, but it's in the back, and I don't want to position him there. I think this is okay, actually, as far as moves go, because this gets damage into both of them, which is nice. I mean, unless his Grimmsnarl Gigantamaxes, which would be rather terrifying, because G-Max Grimmsnarl is not something good to fight against. Okay. I fake out the Grimmsnarl, and I Astral Barrage. I outspeed Kyogre. What is this doing? That does literally nothing into that Kyogre, so that's not great. Origin Pulse instead of Water Spout. Okay. Ow! Okay, that was a crit. I was like, shit, that did way too much damage. That's actually a really bad crit, though, because I would have been at half HP, but instead I'm at, like, nothing. So Zacian's fine here. I can protect Zacian and go for another Barrage, I think. Because Kyogre's actually reasonably low. Like, he's not, but Grimmsnarl is probably going to target down Zacian here. I'm hoping. That's what would make sense to me here. He's actually going to Light Screen. Okay, that's really bad. So, okay. This should do half of what it did before, basically. So this should put him at, like, 35%. Yeah, give or take 40%, actually. Origin Pulse. A miss here would be big. Okay, and he does miss Origin Pulse. That is actually a really big part of my plan. And I'm going to go back into Kangaskhan. I want to preserve Zacian here, because he now serves a much bigger purpose at the end of the game. So preserving his HP is going to be more important than having Kangaskhan around. I think the only way I'm in a really good spot here is if I crit him, because then Kyogre just dies. But I doubt I crit him here. I don't. But I get rid of the Grimmsnarl, which is, I guess, not the end of the world, but... he'll probably pick up a double kill here with Origin Pulse. So, yeah, he hits both. Okay. That was predicted. Like, I knew that was going to happen. And I'm losing Calyrex and I mean, losing Calicang is not awesome. But it's not like the end of the world either, though. So I think it's okay, honestly. Like, this could be a lot worse, right? Like, it depends on what he's got in the back, because he's now got double screens. This would have been really just completely fine if I just Behemoth Bladed him a turn earlier, because he wouldn't have Reflect up. And if he's Light Clay, I'm in a really bad spot. I don't know if he's like Clay, though, because of the way he's playing his Kyogre. So he's actually Zacian. You know what, though? This is okay, I think. So the way that the reason this is okay, and this may not actually end up being okay, is because I've got Intimidate, which means I can get bulky here. And all of the remaining Pokemon on his team that he could have been are, well, yeah, they're probably special. I don't think he brought Groudon in the back. That's basically what this comes down to, is I don't think he brought Groudon. What if he brings in Yveltal here, though? Do I just lose? Do I just lose if he brought Yveltal in the back? Because I'll max Quake into it and then I'll just lose, right? But I think he brought Magearna. I'm just going to do this and then Protect. Or, no, I Behemoth Blade, right? I have no idea. Okay, I made the right play. I absolutely made the right play. Okay, I knew he had Yveltal in the back. I was... Okay, that was the right play to make. It was not an easy play to make, but it was the right play to make here. Because now he doesn't get to Dynamax this game, which is really important. The question is basically, how much am I taking from Rain-boosted Origin Pulse from Kyogre? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Because it's going to be a lot, and I'm not happy about that. But it's also okay, I think. Let's go. That does exactly the right amount of damage. Oh, this is Ice Beam. As long as this doesn't freeze, I'm okay. I thought I was about to speak it into existence, I'm not going to lie. Because now I'm Airstream boosted, so now my Zacian is fast as fuck. And my Landorus may actually be faster than his Yveltal now. I am 0 speed, so if he's Jolly... Well, he's probably not Jolly, is he? He's probably... He could be Modest, right? Well, if he's... What is he? Sucker Punch? I have no idea what he is. That's my problem. I have no clue what his moveset's going to be. You know what I do here? I need to Quake the Zacian here. But I can't because his Zacian is going to outspeed and he's going to kill my... Right? Right? I just lose here, basically. Well, no, I don't necessarily lose here. So if he kills my... I think this is fine at the end of the day. I think this is okay. So he's just Dynamaxing the Yveltal just so he can Dynamax it. There's nothing he's going to get out of actually Dynamaxing it. But... that might be okay. So the thing is, if he chooses to go after Landorus, he's going to Max Guard here, which was the wrong move, I think. Or maybe it was the right move. Maybe this was the right move, right? Because this definitely kills me. Oh, wait, did he just win? Oh, he did. Okay, cool. He won. I think, right? Because I don't have anything in the back to switch in here. Okay. So how do... There's actually a way I win this, but it's a very low probability. The way I win this is... I kill Yveltal. He hits me with Behemoth Blade. It doesn't kill me. And then I crit and kill his Zacian with Behemoth Blade, which is a 1 in 24 chance. So my chance of winning at this point is literally 1 in 24. Which is not very good. I'm not going to lie to you. Of course, like, yeah, I mean, like, he literally wins this probably... He wins this 23 out of 24 times. So, that's, like, not awesome, but... There is actually a universe in which I win this, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'll double check the map, but I'm pretty certain there's a universe in which I win this. Like, if I'm Zacian against Zacian, and I'm Jolly Zacian, and I crit Behemoth Blade. Yeah, there's actually a chance in which I win this, but I only win this on a crit. I mean, shit, I'll take the run. It's a 1 in 24 chance for me to win this. I don't think it happens. There's also a universe in which if he's not max HP, I win, but... Okay, I never won. He was max HP Zacian. Yeah, that had to have been max HP Zacian because that did like 75%. So if he was max HP... Yeah, so he was definitely max HP Zacian. Okay, wow, that's seriously gay. Okay. Really, max HP Zacian? Really? So he was 0 speed Zacian? Really? Man. 0 speed Zacian. 0 speed Adamant Zacian. Wow. Okay. You see it all, I guess, but why would you want to be 0 speed? Because that just puts you in a really bad spot, because then you're threatened by a lot more that you shouldn't be. I didn't even think about the fact he could have just max guarded and then... Because he's what? Probably like, what? Sucker Punch, Foul Play, Oblivion Wing Roost or something like that, probably. Oh, man. I don't know. And if he is, then I'm just in a bad spot, so... Okay, this is another matchup I really don't like. I'm not gonna lie. Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, Charizard, Aleki, Lunala, and... Oh my gosh, this is such a top-heavy team. What the heck? It doesn't look like he's got a way to bring up his speed, though, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm definitely crazy, but, like... What if I went, like... And then I outspeed everything, and then I just kill it all with Zacian? That doesn't work, though, does it? Not any day of the week does that work. What about this? Does that work? That looks like that works to me. That looks like that works to me, I'm not gonna lie. Aleki Incineroar. That makes me very, very unhappy to see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like seeing that. That does not make me very happy, because that is telegraphing to me that is probably knockoff physical Regieleki. That's what I see here. What the? Oh, it's milk. It's a milk ad, rather. Do I, like, go Gigantabrain here, and I Will-O-Wisp the Regieleki, and I hope that this is physical Regieleki? Because this looks like physical Regieleki. I'm not crazy, right? Like, this looks like physical Regieleki. Okay, it's Protect. Electro Web. Ah, that was a bad switch in. What the fuck? Okay. That was a crit. I was like, why the hell did that just do infinite damage into my Zacian? Bro. What the hell? That literally just did infinite damage to my Zacian. What the shit? Life Orb crit onto my... Oh, that's so fucking bad. That's so bad, actually. There's no way he lariated this slot, right? Okay. Throw chop. Zacian avoids, and now I'm going to take one. There's no way that this thing outspeeds me after one speed drop, right? Like, there's just no way, right? Okay. You've got to be serious. Don't do this to me. Okay. Whew. Okay, I live. Alright, I get both here. That's really important. That lead was super problematic for me. I managed to get through it, though. And I end up getting Calyrex to +2, but I'm -1 speed, so I mean, like, this thing's literally useless at this point. It's the same thing with Zacian. I mean, it's -1 speed Zacian. If I have to... I get to choose one of them to survive. I would almost certainly every single time choose Zacian here. It's Charizard as his last Pokemon. Okay. I mean, I don't really think Kangaskhan's going to be too useful. I'm not going to lie. I think Kangaskhan's use is about to drop to, like, 0 in this case. Because it's very obvious that I think they're concerned about my... They're probably more scared of Calyrex here, right? Because they don't know my speed. They know, well, no, they do. Well, no, they don't, because Regieleki's always faster than Calyrex anyways. So, they don't know that I'm no-speed Calyrex. And honestly, Kangaskhan could survive a G-Max Wildfire. I'm pretty certain. Kangaskhan's got a lot of fucking HP. Like, Kangaskhan is super bulky. Like, unexpectedly bulky. Yo, what's up, Regieleki, Regidrago? How you doing, mate? You know, this thing, like, Kangaskhan is super bulky. And, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, Calyrex isn't that bulky, though. That's kind of sucks. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's not great. Especially because he's now +1. But it's actually not the end of the world, I don't think. So P-Blade's, I mean, it's not going to do that much. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay. That really isn't actually the end of the world. That's actually kind of okay for me. Because... Wait, is that okay? Let me run a calc real quick. I need to know how fast max speed Timid Charizard is. Charizard Solar Power, level 50. Max speed Timid. It's 167 speed. And if I'm Jolly Max Speed Zacian... Okay, so he's actually faster than Calyrex right now. Okay. So, Volcanion time it is. Very cool. Volcanion time it is. Do you want to battle me one-on-one singles, only allowed to bring one legendary? Maybe in a little bit. I'm trying to grind up to Master Ball right now. Let me see. I'm just going to fake out the Groudon. Yeah, so the Charizard's the real problem here, I think. Because it's now faster than Zacian. Groudon, I don't think is going to be faster than me, even if it's... I guess it would be Jolly, right? Groudon would be Jolly, probably. It could be Adamant, and it probably is going to be Adamant. Okay, so if it's Jolly, it's 300... No, that's at level 100. Okay, so it's still faster than me if it's Jolly, but if it's Adamant, I think I'm faster than it. Yeah, so if this is Adamant Groudon, I'm faster than it. even after a single Airstream boost. Okay, this is a quad resisted move. This is not going to do anything. But in the same token, this is about to be a Sun Max Geysers. This probably won't kill Charizard. No, it won't. But it is dead to the next one, so that's okay, though. I'm not competitive, just to let you know. I mean, that's fine. Uh-oh, this is weakness policy. Yeah, that's really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Kangaskhan, you lived this, right? Kangaskhan, you useless. Okay. That's not good. Charizard. Sun boosted. If this thing is... There's no way this is modest, right? Modest +1. It's still faster than me, even if it's modest. Okay. And I don't think it is, based on how they're playing. This doesn't feel like it's modest. If I protect here... Because there's no way he doesn't max guard Charizard, right? Like, he's got to click max guard here. He didn't. What is he doing? He's airstreaming. Really? Wow, that literally just did infinite damage. Okay. Why would you not max guard there? Like, there's no universe in which max guard is not better. Okay, I need a miss here to win. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay. You battle for fun? No, like, I can totally respect that. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, no, I just lose here. That's really obnoxious, actually, because... Why would... Okay, if you're thinking about this from my perspective, right? Why on earth would you not max guard? Because you don't want to lose Charizard there. Unless you're really confident in your ability to beat Zacian in the end. But, like, you shouldn't be. Because Zacian can still just come back and clap you. So he's going to protect Charizard. I mean, is there a universe in which I win this? Yes. Do I think it's probable? No, because he's just going to double protect like a goob. Oh, he's trying to stall turns of rain. Okay, that's really silly, I think, but okay. So he can get wildfire turns off. Okay, that's what he's trying to do. Alright, cool. That's funny. He's doing the big bunny. You subbed? I appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it. Yeah, this game was just not going my way. He's going to blast burn to win. Okay, that's... Yeah, whatever. GG. Man, I was just 2 games off of Master Ball, but now I'm probably 4, if I had to guess, 3 or 4 off. Super annoying, because... Yeah, I mean... Timid max speed Charizard, that was just kind of hard to deal with. Yeah, that looks like 4 games to rank up, I'm not going to lie. That looks like 4. 24 and 20, or 25-24 on the season, though. That's not bad. I mean, I really can't complain too much. This is my favorite YouTuber. Appreciate it, man. Very epic. Oh boy, this looks like instant Trick Room, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, this is literally just instant Trick Room. Okay, well, that's easy enough to beat, actually. If this really is instant Trick Room, I'm not really concerned. Maybe I should be, but I'm just not. Because this does feel like instant Trick Room. Riolu's just pure fighting, isn't it? As the baby form. I think it is, right? Riolu? Isn't baby form Riolu just pure fighting? I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, it's pure fighting. Okay, well, in that case... If it is pure fighting, I'll just lead Calyrex and I'll just click... Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then... In the back, what do I need? I definitely need Tornadus to deal with a taunt... To deal with that. So then maybe Volcanion, Zacian, or Landers, right? So, which is going to be more useful here? I think probably Zacian, right? Feels weird bringing Tornadus here. Wait, why am I bringing Tornadus? I don't need Tornadus here. I do need one of these two, though, right? If I had to bring one, I bring him, right? Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty difficult matchup. Why is Lucario's pre-evolution? Okay, so in doubles, you can do this really cool trick to set up Trick Room at +1 priority. So if a Pokemon with Trick Room Dynamaxes and uses Max Guard, and then you have a Pokemon with Prankster like Riolu, use the move Copycat, then Copycat copies, instead of copying Max Guard, it copies Trick Room, and then it instantly uses Trick Room before you ever get to actually move. So it's a really formidable offensive threat because you basically can use... Like, normally Trick Room always goes last because it's -8 priority, but by using Max Guard and then Copycat Riolu, you can get Trick Room up with +1 priority, which is a really big problem to deal with. The good thing about Kangaskhan and Calyrex is they're a really good anti-lead for a lot of stuff. Because Kangaskhan has Fake Out, and he has Scrappy, so he can hit opposing Ghost types. So normally my Calyrex should do really bad here, because my Calyrex is slow, and he's Choice Specs. So if that is Focus Sash Calyrex on the other team, I should instantly lose, at least in theory. And that's probably what he's thinking here. Because he knows his Calyrex is faster than mine. And he knows he's Focus Sash, so even if I'm Focus Sash, he's not worried, because he's probably doubling into it with Magearna. However, I'm Scrappy Kangaskhan, so I can actually Fake Out his Calyrex, and now I pick up a KO on Calyrex before it ever gets to move. And unfortunately, I crit the wrong Pokemon there. I really wanted to hit Magearna with that, but it's okay, because I know I'm faster than Magearna, and even +1 Magearna isn't that powerful, so... It's not the end of the world, I think. Well, Steel Spike could kill me. I don't think it does, though. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Okay, cool. I would have been surprised if that killed. Dynamax already? Yeah, I mean, Magearna is a Pokemon you want to Dynamax at the start of the game, so... There's a lot of benefits to Dynamaxing early in doubles, because it lets you immediately put pressure on your opponent, which is really nice to do. In this case, he's in a really bad spot depending on what he brings out next, because if he brings out something that's slower than my Calyrex, he auto-loses, which is what's about to happen. So the reason he's going to auto-lose is now I'm +1 and I have Helping Hand. So Kangaskhan's actually probably the single best support Pokemon in the game right now, and it's got like a less than 0.01% usage, which is insane. It's so broken. It's got Fake Out and Helping Hand, and it can hit Ghost types. It's also got Body Slam to paralyze stuff. Like, Kangaskhan is insane, and it's got really, really good natural bulk, and it's actually just kind of stupid. So, Kangaskhan's broken, basically, at least in doubles. But now I've basically got +2 Astral Barrage, and yeah, this is about to be bad. Dude, that's so dirty. Oh, that is so dirty. Okay, yeah, see, that's why Kangaskhan is just kind of goofy. Oh, boy. I've already built a strong bond with my team. Yeah, no, that's totally respectable. I've got my playthrough team still, but I've also got, like, competitive teams like this, which are pretty nasty to play against. Like, if you're this dude here, you're probably sweating bullets because this 12 HP Calyrex just took a double kill very unexpectedly. Which, I mean, if you're not expecting that to be the case, you're probably not too... I would be surprised if he just doesn't surrender here. He doesn't. Okay, if he's Choice Scarf Kyogre, he actually probably will kill my... no, he's not. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye-bye. Bop. Yeah, I mean, that was functionally, what, +4? Calyrex takes 4 kills that game? Oh, dude, that is rough. See, that's why Magearna is really kind of, mediocre. I'm hoping to add a certain Pokemon to my team, which is Duskmane, Necrozma. I'm shiny hunting for shiny Necrozma ever since Crown Tundra was released. Still haven't found it. Did complete the story. Do you have the shiny charm? If you don't have shiny charm, you're hunting on 1 in 300 odds in the Crown Tundra. If you get the shiny charm, then it's 1 in 100. So if you don't have shiny charm, you should get it, and it's not that hard. If you've got, you can catch most of the stuff native to whatever game version you have. And then if you have the Pokemon Home app on your phone, you can get the others because people trade regional exclusives all the time. The hardest one to get is going to be Zamazenta, but you can still probably get that without too much issue. You don't. Okay, yeah, you're going to want to get the Shiny Charm then. You're really kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Like, hold on a minute. I'm actually in front of Regieleki because I was shiny hunting Regieleki earlier. But, you know, so, hold on, where's my league? Yeah, so, is this? No. When you, my Pokedex is 400, so your Galar Pokedex is 400. You don't need to have the Crown Tundra complete to get the Shiny Charm or the Isle of Armor Pokedex complete. You just need the stuff from the main area, and then you'll get all the other charms too. Like Catching Charm doubles your chance of getting a critical catch. Shiny Charm triples the chance of getting a shiny. Oval Charm doubles the chance of getting a Pokemon or an egg at any given tick. There's one more I don't have yet, which is the Mark Charm, which I think triples your chance. No, it pentuples your chance of getting a marked Pokemon out of an encounter. But I haven't gone through the effort of picking up the Mark Charm yet. It just hasn't been something I've cared enough about to do. I have both versions. I did the event for the Shiny Legendaries. Okay, so you have both of them already. Then you should be fine. Yeah, just complete your Galar Pokedex. It doesn't take too long. It took me like one afternoon. After I found out the Shiny Charm makes that big of a difference. Because originally I thought the Shiny Charm didn't affect Dynamax Adventures, so I wasn't going to be really that concerned about it. But after I found out it actually does work, then it took me about an afternoon to get it. And it's definitely worth getting. Caught 255, 371 of the Galardex on Sword. Okay, well, yeah, you're going to want to finish that out. It shouldn't take too long as you have the Pokemon Home app. Well, you don't even need the Pokemon Home app because you've got the other game. So, yeah, I mean, just if you spend like an afternoon or something just catching all the Pokemon that you need, it really shouldn't be too bad. And you'll fill out your Pokedex pretty quickly. You have Home? Well, then, yeah, that makes it even easier for you then. So, yeah, I mean, you should be able to complete your Pokedex within, probably, since you have both game versions, it shouldn't probably take you more than an hour. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to get a match. I think it's going to make me re-queue. Ugh. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really interesting strategies once you start looking at doubles and stuff. Things get really, really interesting in terms of the strats you can run. Like, that last game is a pretty good example, right? Like, last game, I would have immediately lost if I did not have the perfect partner for my Calyrex, which is Kangaskhan. Literally nothing can replace Kangaskhan on my team. It is, in my opinion, the single best fake-out user in the game. Purely because it gets scrappy, and... Actually, well, hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Showdown. Let's see here. Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. So, the crazy good thing about Kangaskhan, let me see if I can't do this. Let's see if I can't figure this out. Add, window capture. Okay, here. So, this is Kangaskhan, right? It is actually so insane. So it gets the ability Scrappy. I'm going to mute music for a second. So Kangaskhan gets Scrappy. It also gets hit its ability Inner Focus and Early Bird. Early Bird is terrible. Inner Focus is actually really good. But it's not that good because all it does is prevent flinching, and, you know, you should be flinching your opponents, so you don't need to worry about that. But Scrappy allows the Pokemon to hit Ghost type with normal and fighting moves, and it can't be intimidated. So it doesn't have the best attack stats, so being able to be immune to Intimidate is a really big advantage, and because it has Scrappy, it can now hit Lunala. It can hit, what else can it hit? It can hit, what other irrelevant stuff? Spectrier, Calyrex Shadow Rider, what other ghost good? Gengar, it can hit Gengar. It can hit a lot of other ghost types it shouldn't normally be able to. And it's got really good bulk, 105 HP, 80 defense, 80 special defense. Like, 80 is kind of mid. It's not very good. But with 105 HP, you can make up for that if you just invest in your HP properly. 80 defense, 80 special defense, you can invest in that as well. It's also really fast. It's base 90, which is really, really fast for a fake out user. And it's got 95 attack, so it can actually hit pretty hard. If we compare this to like Incineroar or something, Incineroar. Did I misspell that? Okay, I did. Well, I'm not that sharp. Okay. If we compare that to Incineroar, Incineroar is a lot slower. This thing is base 60, so this thing actually outspeeds Incineroar. And it doesn't have as good a bulk. Incineroar is 90, 90, or 95, 90, 90, so it's got a lot more bulk than Kangaskhan does. But most Incineroar tend to invest a little bit into attack so they can kill something, but you don't really need to do that with Kangaskhan. So it's just a really phenomenal support option, and then it's really underutilized right now, which I think leaves it in a really good spot to be really good in the future. But people aren't really using it right now, and because of that, I'm just demolishing people. Shield I don't really go on, but I did complete the story for the game in Isle of Armor on Shield. Well, then, yeah, you can just transfer over to Sword. And then for Mega Kangaskhan's not legal in this gen. Mega Kang was really, really good in Gen 6. It was kind of bad in Gen 7, though, because they nerfed Parental Bond. So Parental Bond was Mega Kangaskhan's signature ability, and it was absolutely stupidly broken, and it needed to be nerfed. And so they did, thankfully. But in the process, they made it a lot worse. Like, where is it here? We look at Mega Kangaskhan, right? So Mega Kangaskhan kept its really great base HP stat, but then it got 125 attack, which is a 30-point bonus to its attack stat, which is insane. But then it also got a 20-point boost to both its defense, special defense, and then it got a 10-point boost to its speed. So this thing actually now has the same stats as like mythical Pokemon. So this thing went from being like a decent support option to having the same stats as like Mewtwo, which is like literally insane. Like I think Mewtwo actually has like almost the same exact base stats, right? Okay, yeah, so it literally has better bulk than Mewtwo. It's just slower and like a little bit weaker, but like that didn't matter though because it has a higher attack stat functionally. Like you say, okay, 154 is more than 125, but you're actually wrong because this stupid ability, every move used by the Pokemon will hit twice. The damage inflicted by the second attack is reduced by 50%. Each hit is capable of inflicting secondary effects and crits, which means if you used Body Slam with Mega Kangaskhan, you would have a 2 in 3 chance of getting a paralysis. And that is absolutely broken. You could also run Double Edge on it. You could run Fake Out and do infinite damage with Fake Out. And Kangaskhan just became ridiculously strong in Gen 6. Kangaskhan was arguably the best Mega Evolution of Gen 6. Then they nerfed it in Gen 7, and they made it really bad, which is good because it was terrible, and they needed to nerf it. And I'm so glad they did. So what they did is they nerfed the damage output to 50% instead, or from 50% to 25%. This made it still good, but then you had other options to pick from, because in Gen 7, we got, like, Mega Salamence, we got, like, we had Mega Rayquaza, we had the Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon. Like, if you're gonna pick one to have, right, you can only pick one Mega Evolution, and you can now have an infinitely weaker Kangaskhan, or you could have something like Gengar, or Salamence, or Rayquaza. Like, you have no reason not to pick any of those, because those choices are, like, infinitely better. If in Gen 7 Kangaskhan still had its 50% parental bond, it probably would have been good, but because they nerfed it, it really wasn't good anymore. So, yeah. That's the problem with it, basically, is they nerfed it too much. How good is Dusk Form and Lycanroc in today Gen 8? It's not very good in doubles, but it's pretty good in singles. Because people will run like I've seen a bunch of different sets. I've seen like Assault Vest with like Accelerock, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and like Double Edge or something like that. And it has a good niche because it's really fast. It's pretty it doesn't have the best bulk, but it's not terrible. Like let me find Lycanroc here. Lycanroc. Right, like this thing, it's not insane by any measure of the imagination. It's not crazy. We're looking at Dusk Form, right? That's this one, I think, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, this is midday, so this is Dusk Form. Okay. What does it get as Dusk Form? It gets Midnight Form. So hold on a minute. Keen Eye, Sand Rush, and Ability Steadfast, Midnight Form. So it gets Tough Claws. So it doesn't get a hidden ability. Okay. So Tough Claws increases the power of all moves that make physical contact by 30%. I mean, that's not bad. So that's not terrible. If we look at what it gets as, I want to figure out what form I'm looking at here. Midnight Form, Dusk Form. Okay, this is the one we want to look at. Okay, so Dusk Form here. It gets Sucker Punch, Excel Rock, Quick Guard. Okay, so it gets good moves. In a singles format, which is what you'd want to use this in, it doesn't have the requisite stats to be good in doubles. But in singles, it definitely does. So it gets Sucker Punch and it gets Excel Rock, both of which are good moves. If you had to pick one, I would say probably Excel Rock. There's a difference, right? So Sucker Punch is 2 priority, Excel Rock is 1 priority. So if you're worried about your opponent using a priority move, Sucker Punch is better than Excel Rock. But Excel Rock gets a stab boost, but makes it 60 base power, and then you get a 30% boost to from Tough Claws. So actually, Sucker Punch is better, but the only scenario in which Sucker Punch isn't better is if your opponent's using a status move, because then Sucker Punch will fail. So I guess it's like Sucker Punch is stronger, but it's got a problem in that they could just not use an attacking move, in which case Sucker Punch fails. Excel Rock is weaker, but it's more consistent. It gets access to Taunt, which is really nice, because you can use that to taunt things like Toxapex, so that's really good. Evasion's banned in singles, I think, right? So you can't use Double Team. What else does it get? It gets Stealth Rock, which is great, and it gets Stone Edge. So you could run a set with, like, Excel Rock, Taunt, Protect, and, like, Stealth Rock or something, if you wanted to have, like, a really kind of support set to try to taunt off things like Toxapex, or you could be a little bit more offensive with it, I guess. Your Dusk Form in Ultra Sun is Excel Rock, Stone Edge, Fire Fang Counter. Okay, so that's, like, a really aggressive, it's a really aggressive set, so it's really offensive. And that's fine, but it doesn't leave you a lot of options against things that are going to block you. Like, Toxapex is going to just walk through people, because Toxapex is just kind of like that. I think Toxapex was confirmed to be in Gen 9, which is absolutely terrible. I don't know why they did that. I hate Toxapex. What TM moves does it get? Mega Punch, Fire Kick? Okay, so it gets your punch moves. That's nice. So if you wanted to, you could run, like, assuming if you don't want to run rocks on it, you could run Thunder Punch for coverage to beat opposing water types, which would probably be really nice, because that would allow you to beat Toxapex, which is, and I keep bringing Toxapex up because it's, like, literally the premier singles Stallmon, and it's the single greatest threat to you because it's, like, the best water type kind of in singles, so having that available is kind of nice. Thunder Fang is also an option. I don't really think there's a big difference between the two. It's 65. Oh, so Thunder Punch is just better because it's 75 base power, but Thunder Fang has a 10% flinch chance. So 10 base power, and you could basically pick which you wanted, which is either flinch or more damaged. I think I'd probably pick probably damage is more useful than flinch against Toxapex. You also get Stomping Tantrum for ground type coverage, which I don't know. I still wouldn't really use it, I don't think. From TRs, you get Sword Stance, which is pretty nice. You could run a Sword Stance set. Like Sword Stance Protect, Stealth, or... Oh, you know what you could do? Is Sword Stance Protect, Stone Edge, Thunder Punch. Set up a Sword Stance there against something when you anticipated switching out. And then you can kind of just hit Stone Edge and then do infinite damage if it crits. Like, even against something really bulky, you're talking about just crazy damage numbers. Like, Lycanroc Dusk Form, right? If we just say Lycanroc Dusk Form at level 50... Actually, you guys are in singles, so you guys have up to level 100. Versus Toxapex. And if we say this thing is defensive, right? So it's super, super bulky Toxapex. And if we're Adamant Sword Stance... and you can be slow if you really wanted to be. I probably wouldn't, but you could be. Let's see, you're Adamant. You're what? Tough Claws? Tough Claws. Your item is going to be... Probably you'd want to be Life Orb, I guess. No, not Lagging Tail. Life Orb, right? And... Sword Stance. Protect. Probably, what did I say? Thunderfang or something? Thunder Punch? Thunder Punch. Stone Edge or something like that. Like, at +2, you can do, like, you can actually OHKO Toxapex, which that's kind of insane, because Toxapex is, like, literally the single bulkiest thing in the entire format, and you're able to one-shot Toxapex, and, like, not a lot of Pokemon are able to one-shot Toxapex, and Toxapex probably isn't going to switch out against Lycanroc, because it isn't something that it's typically afraid of, so that's actually a pretty good matchup that you normally wouldn't have access to. What about Ultra Necrozma if it comes back in the future? How good do I think it will be? Probably not very good. I'm going to be honest. So, the reason I don't think it's going to be particularly good is kind of simple. We look at Necrozma's stats, it's just not as good. Necrozma. Like, if we compare Ultra Necrozma to something like, alright, Ultra Necrozma's Gen 7, right? I think, right? Yeah, here we go. Ultra Necrozma. It's got good stats, right? So, I don't... Well, Necrozma, Ultra Necrozma was never legal, was it? If it was, then that's pretty insane. But, so it's got some good things going for it, right? So, first things first, it's got great offense. It's 167 attack, 167 special attack. You could run this thing physical or special. You could probably even run it mixed attack with no investment if you really wanted to. Like, if you ran this thing special and then just gave it Sucker Punch or some physical move, you'd probably be just fine. You don't even need to invest in it. But there are some problems, right? Like, let's say they put this in Gen 8 today. If you put Ultra Necrozma today in Gen 8, it would still be a Focus Sash user. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because its speed stat is good, but it's not good enough because we have something that exists called Calyrex. And Calyrex will eat this thing for lunch. So Calyrex is not nearly as strong in terms of its offense, right? Like, it's 165 special attack, so it is slightly weaker. However, it's 150 speed, which means it's always going to outspeed Necrozma. And Necrozma is a psychic type, so Calyrex's Astral Barrage will literally just do infinite damage into it. Like, Calyrex versus... here, let's just do Calyrex blank set versus... Ultra Necrozma. Blank set. Okay, like, let's say it's Ultra Necrozma here. Let's say you're max HP, max special attack, Ultra Necrozma. Modest, Neuroforce. I don't know, what would Necrozma run? I think it would probably run, like, Choice Specs, honestly. I think it'd probably be a Choice Specs user. And if we run that against, like, max speed, modest, I guess, what is this thing? I'll just give it, like, Grimnay. It's fine. And its item, even if we assume it's Focus Sash, which I'm not using, but if we just say for the giggles of it, it is, and then we just give it Astral Barrage. Like, this thing does 123% into Ultra Necrozma. Like, this thing will always OHKO Necrozma. Like, if it Dynamaxes, it actually does survive, but like, let's assume you're smart and you're not running focus sash. You're like using, I don't know. Let's say your choice specs, like, which is what I am. Like, yeah, now you kill even Dynamax Ultra Necrozma just by changing your held item. And Naive, and it's holding Lycan Rockium Z, or Lycium Z. Okay, well, like, that's a good pick. I was just thinking about this in a Gen 8 context, not a Gen 7 context. I mean, adding Z moves into it does kind of change things a little bit, but not that much. Like, I don't know. I think there's too many checks to Ultra Necrozma still running around. Like, even if we assume, okay, Calyrex isn't here, right? Let's try Zacian. That's pretty dominant in singles, so... Like, even if it is, like... you're still doing insane amounts of damage with, like, normal moves, right? Like, you're OHKOing it sometimes with Behemoth Blade. You don't OHKO with Play Rough, unfortunately. But you do OHKO with Behemoth Blade, and if this thing isn't max HP, which I don't actually think it would be, it'd probably be max speed, now you're guaranteed an OHKO on it with Behemoth Blade, so that's another threat to Necrozma that it can't really deal with too well. It, you know, it can't hit it for stab, because it's immune to Dragon and it resists Psychic moves, so Necrozma would have a really, really hard time actually hitting something like Zacian as well. So, honestly, Zacian would probably be a better counter. See, Ultra Necrozma. What moves did this thing get? Did this thing get any Fire-type moves? It could. It could actually get Fire moves. It could get Heat Wave. It could get Earth Power. Okay, so it could get a coverage move. Well, these are move tutor moves, so they probably wouldn't get them in Gen 8 because they don't usually give move tutor moves. So it would get Earthquake, but you'd never want to run this thing physical because it's a much better special attacker. So, does it get any good moves then? Honestly, no. This thing really has a hard time dealing with something like Zacian. Like, you would have to assume it gets Earthquake or Earth Power or something, and even then, I doubt this thing even... Well, with Neuroforce, it probably does get it. Earthquake, right? Like, even if we assume no investment, it can still... Yeah, it's a roll to kill, and it's not in your favor, but it still could be a threat. Necrozma needs to hold Ultra Necrozmium Z in order to go to... Okay, well then, yeah, then... If we take choice specs off the table entirely, and we give it, like, Ultra Necrozmium Z, like... Then, yeah, I mean, then this thing never is a real problem. I never played, what do you call it? Ultra Sun and Moon. I played the base versions, so that's my bad. Well, like, okay, well, you wouldn't even want to be... Yeah, that's the other problem I'm looking at, right? Like, you have to pick your nature carefully here, because all of your coverage moves from Necrozma are physical. So... Even though you want to run this thing special, you really can't, because if you run this thing modest, you're just gonna make it really weak physically. What if you made it, like, quiet, made it a little bit slow, and then maybe put it in Tailwind? Then it could work, and that's only if it Dynamaxes. If it's outside of Dynamax, then, like, yeah, no, this thing instantly becomes useless. But, like, yeah, I mean, even in Gen 8, Necrozma just doesn't stack up against, like, the premier threats that you're up against. It really just can't. Like, there's nothing it can really handle too well. Like, let's try Timid. Like, yeah, even it's slower than Adamantization, or slower than Adamantization. Wow, that's really sad. So, yeah, Necrozma would have to be a Tailwind user of some sort. It couldn't be... You couldn't run it outside of Tailwind. There are too many threats to it. For it to be good otherwise. So, and having to run a Pokemon with what are actually pretty good base stats, right? Like, this thing has good stats. Wait, where am I looking at? Oh, because I'm looking at Gen 8. Okay, hold on a minute. Go back to Gen 7. Like, it's got good stats. 97 HP, 97 defense, 97 special defense. Like, it's got good bulk. It's got good speed. But the problem is the things in Sword and Shield that are faster than it can also one-shot it. So, it basically gets put in this really awkward scenario where it really has the ability to be good, but it's limited by the fact that just Sword and Shield's Pokemon are just so OP that it actually just isn't able to stack up against them, which is kind of crazy. Because like Ultra Necrozma was insanely strong, and to be fair, the reason Ultra Necrozma was such a hard boss in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is because it had an Omni Boost, and like this thing Omni boosted would be disgustingly terrifying. Like, give this thing +1 on everything, and like this thing instantly becomes insane. But there's no way to get it Omni boosted. Like even Omni boosted, 588 speed. I think isn't. Wait, hold on a minute. There's no way this is true, right? There's no way this is true. 252. 252 timid. Choice scarf. Oh wait, no, not ability. I want transistor. Item. Choice scarf. Oh my gosh, dude, Regieleki is still faster than it, even after a speed boost. I don't even think you need Choice Scarf. What do I give the specs? Okay, it needs Scarf to be faster, but like Regieleki actually can be faster than Necrozma after an Omni boost. That's really messed up. And then if we and this thing gets knockoff too, doesn't it? Wow. Okay, this thing's actually a threat. What the? Like, if you ran physical Regieleki... Wait, there's no way that's right. Oh, it's because I'm timid. Okay, but if it was Jolly, right? You're doing 30% into Necrozma. Like, that's not terrible. Yeah, like, the point is there's too many threats to it to be good. How about when we Scarlet and Paldea? Probably, yeah. I mean, like, I probably wouldn't mind. I got my sister the game so she could hang out, but I don't mind doing it with some other people. I could do a stream out of it. Oh shit, I just queued into the game with the wrong team. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. I just queued into a game with the wrong team. Oh, this is about to be really bad. This team sucks. Okay, well, this is bad. Okay, well, to be fair, their team is also pretty bad. But it's also the worst because they have Sarina, so I can't even Grassy Glide. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, how do I win this? Double Genie plus Calyrex plus Zacian? Like, that's my move, I think, right? Oopsie. That sucks. Why did I queue into this with the wrong team? Dude, I'm kind of annoyed by that. What the heck? How do I mess that up that bad? That's super annoying. Let me turn the music back on. Well, we're going to find out how good I am. How about we battle after you're done with that one? Yeah, sure. I should be okay with that. Let's see. Can I win with the wrong team in a unlimited restricted format? Okay, this is really bad. Kyogre. Wait, this is the wrong Landorus, isn't it? This is the wrong Landorus. This is max speed Landorus. Uh-oh. This is really bad. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh, this is just terrible. Well, how do I win this? If I, like, taunt... What do I have in the back here again? Calyrex and Zacian? Oh, dude. Okay, well, I have a feeling I'm gonna lose, but... Like, there's no other choice. I don't really see any option, because I'm pretty sure this is the wrong... This is the wrong, I have two Landoruses. One is max speed, max attack. The other one's EV'd to live max Geyser and live Behemoth Blade, and I don't think this one's EV'd for that. So he's not Dynamaxing. I could actually live Water Spout. Even if I'm the wrong landers, I think I live Water Spout on 36 HP. It's been a long time since I used this thing, so I'm not entirely certain of the calcs. Okay. Well, this could be really hairy. I just assumed my Tornadus was faster than his, and, no. Origin Pulse. Okay. I live it on 46. Ironically, my Landorus lives on 38, which is almost what I expected. That's going to be Life Orb Kyogre. Wait a minute. No, this is okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This might be okay. This might actually be okay. Okay. This is not good, but this could also be way worse, because I just got rid of the Kyogre, which is really, really scary. No, I can't not Dynamax right away. So if I had not Dynamaxed right away, then his, he would have one-shot me. And then I would have just lost automatically, because I wouldn't have anything to kill his Kyogre. But now I can click Tailwind, and I can OHKO his Zacian. So I just went, so, okay, after a Tailwind and a +1 speed, my Landorus is faster than his Zacian. I'm almost 100% certain of that. So he's going to withdraw and bring in Sarina here. Okay, that's a decent play, I guess, but... I mean... Max Quake. So I get a special defense boost, which means even if Tornadus uses Earthquake this turn, or Hurricane this turn, I think after a boost, I don't die. Okay, Icy Wind. That's not good. I'm still alive, though. So, I could be in a lot worse of a situation. I do want to get speed control here. So what I'm going to do is Hurricane his Sarina and Airstream the Tornadus. And the reason I'm doing this is... So he's going to bring in Zacian here, which is okay. I expected that. The good thing is my Tailwind... or his Tailwind expires before mine does. Oh, okay, that's really bad. Huh. I'm really unpredictable when I battle it because I'm just going all out. I mean, hey, I respect it. We're limiting to one legendary. That's going to be a little bit interesting for me, but I'll figure something out, I think. Okay, so... how do I win from here? That's the question of the day. The answer is, I have no clue. That's my genuine answer. I have no clue how I'm going to win from here. I'm going to try to figure it out, though. So... you know what? I got an idea. The idea may not work, but we're going to hope it does. And the idea is I do this. The idea is I protect and I Astral Barrage because... I get to... well, I learn what his speed is. He's going to protect. I'm going to protect, which... oh, so we learned something. So the first thing we learn is that he is actually going to be... he is a Jolly Zacian. And the reason I know he's Jolly and not Adamant is because I'm Jolly. And he outsped me, which means that he won a speed tie. I also just crit his Tornadus, which is really important because Tornadus is actually pretty specially bulky. And now that it's not as alive, I have a boost now. Which means that whereas before his Zacian would not get one shot by me, now his Zacian can actually be one shot. I'm still more concerned about the Zacian than anything else, so I'm going to Behemoth Blade the Zacian, even though the Sarina is going to Dynamax here, because I know his Zacian cannot protect, while his Sarina could go for Max Guard. His Sarina is also not super powerful, and I'm not that afraid of it. It gets knockoff, which could be a problem. However, I'm not really scared. For the most part, I don't really think I need to be super concerned about Sarina here. So we're going to learn some things this turn. So I go first, which is expected because he won the last speed tie. So we learn, correct that he is Jolly. Calyrex will barrage next, and I'm going to pick up Zacian for free. So now it is Zacian and Calyrex against Sarina. So this game, I thought I was going to end up losing. I've actually somehow managed to come back and actually put myself in a position to have a decent shot at winning. That actually does a little bit over 50%. And I get 1/16 HP recovery from this turn. And he should also not have his Tailwind after this turn, right? Like, this should be his last turn of Tailwind, right? I think? Yeah. No, his... Wait, my Tailwind is gone. Oh, is his Tailwind already gone? And that's why I outsped him. Oh, I just can't count properly. Okay. So the reason he lost there is because his Tailwind ran out. That's unfortunate for him. For a battle, it'll be a single battle. You're only allowed to bring one legendary. I don't know what my team's natures is because I don't really pay attention to that. All good. One legendary. I'll figure out a team. Thank you for continuing to play ranked. Give me a Balm Mushroom. That's very epic. Would I like to continue battling? No, I would not. But I'm going to check to see my elo. Let's see that. Update rank. Let's see here. Are we doing 6v6 or 3v3 singles? I am one game off of Master Ball now. That's pretty nice. Okay. If we're doing singles, okay. I don't have a Toxapex, unfortunately. That's kind of sucky. Team 3. Or I'll make it in Team 4 slot and then just deselect that. Okay. I don't have a max IV Ferrothorn either. Ugh, okay. I don't play singles a lot, so I don't have a great singles team. 6v6. Okay, cool. Here, I might take a second because I actually have to build a singles team out a little bit. So, just give me a second here. One legendary. So I guess that includes mythicals as well. Did I EV this thing? I don't remember. I did. Where is some of the stuff I have? Like, the problem is I've got so much stuff that I forget where it is. Like, it's kind of annoying, actually. If I get to bring one legendary, I guess I'll just do this. Where is... Ah, here it is. Do I not have a perfect Dragovish? This is so sad. I can fix that, though. Then what else do I need? Where's Talonflame again? Here we go. Here, give me a second so I can go, hit up the place and give myself the proper things. Proper moves and EVs. Or IVs, rather. I'm not going to bother EV training. I mean, I could, because I have money. I could just buy all the proteins I need. I could just do that, too. That's true. Bag. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on a second. Right. Let me just do this. Ba-ba-bum. Da-da-da. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That one's fine. Why did I do that? This thing doesn't need to be fixed. It's fine already. Moongus and Dracovish. Or no. Dracovish and some other Ferrothorn. Dracovish and Ferrothorn. Awesome. So this thing doesn't need its IVs fixed. What are its moves though? Okay. Okay. I gotta fix this thing up a little bit, but its IVs are fine. So it's just Dracovish that I need to fix, right? Okay. Literally just these two. Hold on a sec. Other items, XP Candy XL. Cool. Very good. Level 10 Dragovish? Yeah, dude. You don't have a level 10 Dragovish? I'm just leveling it up. Ferrothorn. Bottle Cap. It's alright, I've been meaning to do these things already, because I didn't have a competitive Dragovish before, so now I do. You gave me an excuse to make one. I need a... I already have choice bands in my thing, so I just need... Where's Rocky Helmet? Do I not have one? What the... Choice Band and Rocky Helmet are the next two items. By name... There's no way I don't have one, right? Okay, I do. Cool. These are mints. Oh, I gotta check their natures. I didn't bother to do that. I know that's right. This needs adamant, and this thing needs bold, right? This thing's also water absorbed. What is this? Lonely. So I need bold mint, and I need adamant mint, and probably jolly. Well, yeah, jolly's fine. No. Yeah, jolly. So braid. No, I want bold. Bold. Adamant. And jolly. Is that what I said? Yeah, cool. Da 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 da. Adamant. Yep. Cool. Jolly. Bold. Cool. And then sort by type. Where are these things? Cool. Let me go buy some more things. Where can you buy vitamins? Vitamins. Pokemon Sword. Hammerlock Center. Okay. That's fine. I've got 800,000. I don't really care if I spend a little bit. Central Hammerlock. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. See, once you get, like, all your stuff set away, like, setting up a team is, like, 0 effort whatsoever. Oh, wait, do I have to buy him from this chick? I think I do, right? I do, okay. Well, that's fine. HP up. Wait, hold on. I used 4. You get 10 EVs. 250 divided by 4. 62. Wait, no, hold on. I used 4. 250 minus 4 is 246, which means I need 25 HP ups. Okay. 25 bottles of HP up. And I need defense ups, which is iron, I think? Yeah. And I need 29 total. So if I've got 27, boom. Do come again. Don't worry, I plan to. Bag, iron, ferrothorn, 26. Cool. HP up, ferrothorn. Bam. And I need BP shop. Protein. Just get like 20 of those, sure. Like another 20 something carbos or something, I don't know. That should be fine. Dragovish, Bop, gotcha. Carbos. The only other one that's left is Talonflame, right? Carbos. Carbos, Bop. 14. Wait, before I fuck this up, this thing does get U-turn, right? Talonflame. This thing gets U-turn, right? It does. Okay, cool. We battling or not? Yeah. I'm just actually putting a team together. I just need to put a team together because I need to make sure it has the right moves. It's got Ironhead, Self-Destruct, I just gotta actually make sure I have a team that I can use. Actually, I'll just not do that. How does this thing get Leech Seed? I know it gets Leech Seed. Hold on. Pharaoh Thorn. Leech Seed. This gets it as an egg move. Ah, fuck me. It's an egg move? Okay, well. That's not awesome. Okay. I'll just give it Protect, I guess. I'll just give it Protect, I guess. That's fine. So this gets what? Vicious Rend, Water Gun. Talonflame. Alright, 1 second. Let's see. I just need to give this thing U-turn. I have to have one around here, right? There's no way I don't have a U-turn TM. I just saw it, right? There we go. Okay, done. And then I just need to give what? Protect to Ferrothorn, right? That's what I said. Yeah. Okay. I just gotta finish putting up my items, and then we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Done, done, done. And then all that's left is to give an item to Talonflame and give Dragovish his last moves. No, I don't want to change their nickname. I just said I don't want to do that. Remember a move. Dragovich. Other items, sort by name. And then I just need to give this thing an item, which I don't know what I'm going to give it, but I'll figure something out. I think I'll just give it a berry of some sort. I guess an naga berry is fine. Actually, no, I don't want to give it a naga. I want to give it a citrus berry. Here we go. Give Pokemon teams Alright, let's see. Link battle. Single battle. Yes. I don't want to... Cancel your current request. Is the same... I forgot the code. Yeah, how do I put the code in on this? I don't do... Set link code. There we go. Hold on a second. Your code was 0101 6363. There you go. Very epic. Username is Nick. Gotcha. Alright, let's go. Fire, water, grass core. Not bad. You know, funny enough, you're the second person that I've played recently who's named Nick. The other guy is actually a friend of mine who's also named Nick. Funny enough. Oh well. Let's see what we can do here. Cool. Very nice. Not bad. Okay. I think I know what you're trying to do here, but this benefits me more than it benefits you. I just realized I'm not PP maxed. That could be a problem. Okay, well, never mind. I don't understand what you're trying to do. I thought you were just going to grassy glide me. Which, I mean, it wouldn't kill me. It would have done probably around 75%, which would have been a lot, but it wouldn't kill me. I'm max HP. Dragapult, okay. Nice, square shiny Dragapult. Bop. My Rillaboom doesn't know that move. Oh, dude, just teach it to the Isle of Armor. Go to the Isle of Armor and have the move tutor teach it to him. Also, if you had just waited one more turn to bring your Dragapult in, you would have been fine, because outside of Tailwind, your Dragapult is faster than my, whatchamacallit. Outside of Tailwind, your Dragapult's faster than my Calyrex Shadow Rider, but inside of Tailwind, I'm faster. And that was my last turn of Tailwind. Okay, Prankster T-Wave. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. You get the full para. Not bad. Not unexpected, though. I have terrible paralysis. Look. Yeah, that was a resisted attack, too. I'm just pointing that out. Dude. Choice Specs Calyrex is stupid. This thing doesn't make any sense. Cinderace. Okay, cool. Oh, big Cinderace. Uh-oh. Well, I probably should have Dynamaxed here. Could have expected that. Is this, what? Dynamax or Gigantamax? I'm going to judge you really hard. Ah, it's G-Max. What are you doing? Dynamax Cinderace is, like, infinitely better. Like, yes, Pyro Ball is stronger, but having Sun Up is more beneficial, like, in less than one turn later. Does this even kill me outside of Dynamax? No, it doesn't. But this will kill you. Dude, see, this is why EVs matter, because if I haven't if I didn't EV train Calyrex exactly, that would have killed me. EVs matter. Now it's Zacian. Well, the good news is, you're gonna kill my Calyrex here. What is my Calyrex's special attack stat right now? I'm +5 special attack, choice specs. So let's do some math here right now. Let's do some math. 222 special attack times 6. 1,332 special attack. Oh, that is so stupid. 1,300 special attack. Holy cow. That is so dumb. That is so stupid. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Aye. Yeah, I mean, Tailwind right there was pretty important, and there's nothing you could do to stop it because of the fact that I have why am I blanking? I have Gale Wings on my Talonflame. There goes a quarter of your HP in recoil damage. Cool. Ferrothorn did its job, though. Which is dropping you to half HP and paralyzing you without needing to even attack. Dude. Ferrothorn is just funny, man. And now, the Drago-Wish. It's the boy himself, Dragovish. I love Dragovish. Look at this guy. Alright. Well, Dragovish is about to fish rend your ass, so, this is unfortunate. Eat. Bop. I was going to use Knockoff on you with Rillaboom. Oh, Knockoff Rillaboom is really good. I really like Knockoff Rillaboom. The problem with Knockoff Rillaboom is you're not fast enough to outspeed Calyrex, and so even +2... So, Calyrex is choice specs. So, even though I was only +1, I was functionally... Wait, no, I would not like to cancel. Even though I was functionally only +1, even though I was only functionally +1, I was functionally +2, even though I was literally only +1, just because of the fact that Choice Specs kicks in. And while you probably would have survived +0 Astral Barrage, +1 you weren't going to survive, and +2 you were very dead. Like, +1, I don't, yeah, no, +2 you were always dead too. So, that's the thing. Like, let me find my team again. Hold on a minute. I'll go back through this thing here, and I'll show you. So, EVs really do matter. Like, a lot. Like, it's kind of crazy. So do IVs, right? So, like, the only reason I didn't die from G-Max Pyro Ball is if you look at my IVs here, or my EVs, I'm max HP, and I also have some defense IVs. I have a very so they're EVs rather. If I wasn't max HP, then Pyro Ball would have killed me because I remember I had 14 HP left. 252 EVs divided by 4 gives me 63 HP extra. Because I'm in singles, you don't get all that because we're leveling down. But I got an extra 31 HP I otherwise would not have had. Nose, drum beating, knockoff, boom burst, woodhammer. I run on mine. I have what? I think I have U-turn, protect, woodhammer, grassy glide. If you don't have grassy glide on it, you can just get it for free at the move tutor in the Isle of Armor. I mean, it's not for free. It's like 15 Amorite ore or something like that, which is nothing. But yeah, so the only reason I survived that attack, which I normally wouldn't have, is because I invested in HP EVs, making this thing super bulky. And so people don't expect it to live certain moves, but it ends up being able to live moves it otherwise should not due to its EVs. And then if we look at the Ferrothorn that you weren't able to evenly kill, you would have one-shot it if I wasn't EV'd properly. So because I'm max HP, max defense, you're not able to one-shot Ferrothorn. So that's where that comes in pretty important. My Rillaboom here is also very physically bulky. It's not max HP, max defense, but it's like half HP, half defense, max attack. Talonflame here was really fast and offensive, but because of that, it's pretty frail, which is why you were able to one-shot it, you know? Like, EVs really do matter. You know, so there's that, but that Cinderace you battled against was my starter. Wow. I mean, that thing had to have a really decent attack stat then. Was it max attack? Because I think, I don't know what your EVs and your IVs are, but I think that should have, I don't know if that should, well, I assume if it's your buddy Pokemon, you may have been able to kill me if you were max attack. So, it knows Bounce, Double Edge, Pyro Ball, Blast Burn. That's actually a really good moveset. I would tell you, though, it might be worth dropping Blast Burn for Protect, or maybe Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is really good for Cinderace. You would have actually one-shot me if you had Sucker Punch on Cinderace. So, like, that would have been pretty important to have. And it just having a priority move on Cinderace, who's fast, but not insanely fast, is kind of nice. Bounce is great. Pyro Ball is phenomenal. Double Edge is pretty good because you can max strike things, which is nice too. Yeah, but like, you may want to consider Sucker Punch over Blast Burn, just due to the fact that Blast Burn, it's only going to be like 10 power more in Dynamax, and having a priority move is, I think, better than having 10 base power move. Like, yeah. Or 10 more base power on your move. Oh, the last 2 digits matched. Nice. Bottle of PP up. Very cool. I'll take that. Actually, while I'm here, let me remember to PP max my frickin'... You know, the funny reason is I would have just straight up been in a lot better spot, but I didn't realize that I'm not PP max on Calyrex, which that's a really bad thing. So let me fix that. Other items. Wait, I'm sorting by letter right now, so... PP max. My PP is max. Astral Barrage's PP has increased. My PP is big now. Yeah, 8 PP on Astral Barrage. That's actually a really big difference. Like, that's the difference between Calyrex being able to sweep a team and Calyrex not being able to sweep a team. So, that's kind of a big deal. But yeah, no, that was a good match, though. I'm going to save this. I mean, I spent a lot of resources, but it's nice to have a decent singles team. Like, yeah. I don't know what my ranking is on singles. Let's see. Versus, Battle Stadium, competitive ranked battles. Okay, so I'm Great Ball Tier 8. So, I'm not super high rank on singles, but I'm middle of the pack, which is fine. I'll check to see if my rank has an update, but... Oh, I D-ranked. Awesome. Very good. Wish I hadn't done that. Oh well. Yeah, I mean... Inteleon knows... Water Pulse, Snipe Shot, Hydro Pump, Liquidation. Why do you have Liquidation on a special attacker? And you're mono water, which is, like, kind of useless. Like, you want to have coverage moves and stuff, because, like, being mono water makes it really inflexible. Like, if you had Inteleon against my Volcanion, you literally would not be able to do damage into my Volcanion, because my Volcanion's water absorb. So, having coverage moves is pretty good. I don't remember what Inteleon learns. Let's see, hold on a minute. Cerebi, Inteleon. What does this thing learn? Through level up, we're looking at special moves. Yeah, you want Snipe Shot, that's its best move. It gets Sucker Punch, that's really nice. Even if you're not physical, you don't need to be to just run Sucker Punch. What does this get? It gets Icy Wind, that's not terrible. It gets Ice Beam, though, that's much better. Okay, so it also gets Focus Energy, so if you were to have Sniper Inteleon, Snipe Shot, Focus Energy, Ice Beam, Protect, that would be pretty good. Or Focus Energy, Ice Beam, Snipe Shot, Sucker Punch, that would be really good too. You could swap Sucker Punch for Scald if you wanted to run a burn chance. If you're not Sniper, then I would say Focus Energy is kind of useless, but... And the 3 starters you have on your team can all G-Max. Yeah, I mean, like... So, it depends. So, G-Max Rillaboom is really good, and G-Max Inteleon is pretty, like... So, in terms of what you need, right? Dynamax Rillaboom sucks. Gigantamax Rillaboom is really good. Then Inteleon can either be Dynamax or Gigantamax. The advantage of being Dynamax is you can set the rain for yourself to power up your own water moves. The advantage of being Gigantamax is you get a really powerful G-Max Snipe Shot. With Cinderace, I don't use Gigantamax Cinderace ever. I think it's really bad. I like Dynamax Cinderace personally. G-Max Pyro Ball is 160 base power, which is really, really strong. But instead, you could have 150 base power Max Flare, then set the sun up, and then next turn you have a functionally, what does that come out to be? 150 times, so 75. You have a 225 base power Max Flare next turn, which is infinitely stronger than, it's literally almost twice as strong as the G-Max Pyro Ball would be after Sun is active, so... Okay, if Inteleon is Sniper, then yeah, you want to run... just use, like... Then, yeah, Focus Energy to double your crit rate, plus then you just run... What's Inteleon's item that it runs for crit? I have an Inteleon with it. Let me see, where is it? There's an item you give it to increase its crit rate again, and then it crits 100% of the time, and then... It's like Crit Togekiss. And then since you have Sniper and you're doubling the damage of all your critical hits, you just absolutely just demolish things. Like, Sniper Inteleon is really good if you can get it in a position that it's powerful in. Like, under Tailwind, it's actually a real threat. Why can't I find this thing? Hold on a minute, I'm just going to search for it. Pokemon species. Inteleon. Search. Where the heck is my Inteleon? What the? Inteleon, where are you? Oh, there he is. Scope Lens. Scope Lens raises your crit stages again, so you're basically always going to crit, and then if you run like Snipe Shot or something, then yeah, you just do a lot of damage, and it's kind of crazy. Like, let's do a calc. All right, let's see against a pretty bulky Pokemon. Like, let's say Inteleon, blank set. Let's just say it's, let's use G-Max Inteleon, I guess. Inteleon G-Max, okay. G-Max Inteleon with, Focus Energy and, Snipe Shot. Say, What else did I say? Like Protect and something else, or like Sucker Punch, and I forgot what I said for its moves. Ice Beam, and then Ice Beam, and then I guess like Sucker Punch or something. That's fine, I guess. Sucker Punch. Against what's a pretty strong, really bulky Pokemon? Let's say like, I don't know. I'll use the same example as before. Toxapex, OU, Uber's the Toxapex. So let's say you're running like max bulk Toxapex or something, right? Like super bulky Toxapex, and you're running Scope Lens, and your ability is Sniper, 250 special attack, critical hit. Like, you do between 58... Hold on, I'm not screen sharing this. Let me screen share this for you. Hold on a second. Window capture. Okay, here. Like, hold on a minute. I'm not screening the right tab, am I? I'm not. Hold on a minute. Hold on a sec. Let's fix this. Window capture properties. There you go. Okay, like, look. Inteleon is doing, like, 60% into Toxapex, which is absolutely insane. Like, that's ridiculous. And if we look at something that's not nearly as bulky, let's say if you're in rain, right? Like, if you get this thing in, like, ideal conditions, what's a ridiculously strong Pokemon? Like, let's say, like, I don't know, Snorlax. You know what's a good one? Let's say, especially defensive, well, let's just say an offensive Pokemon, like, I don't know, what's a good offense? Let's say Zacian, right? Like, Zacian. You do literally how much to this thing? 156 to 184% damage to kill it. And if you're in rain, you're talking 235 to 276% damage. Like, you just freaking annihilate the Zacian. Like, Inteleon can do insane things when it's set up properly. It's just kind of hard to do it. And if you're modest, give it a beneficial nature, just, bruh, 300% damage. That's absolutely stupid. Like, that doesn't even make sense. 300% damage. When the Crown Tundra came out, I chose the Ice-type one because I never knew about the Steed. Okay, so, like, okay, Ice Rider Calyrex is really, really good right now. But, and I say but, you need it in Trick Room, and getting Trick Room up in single battles is really, really, really hard. Which is the problem. So, yeah, I mean, like, getting Trick Room up in singles is, I mean, as the name sounds, tricky. It's not impossible, it's just really hard because there aren't a lot of really bulky options. Like, Galar Slowking with Trick Room, that's fine. That can pretty consistently set up Trick Room. And then you can just give it Regenerator as its ability and, I don't know, like, Leftover, or give it Black Sludge, and then you can just switch it out and get its HP back afterwards, or run Teleport on it or something to heal it. And you can get Trick Room up that way if you really want to. It's just really hard to set Trick Room in singles. Setting Trick Room in doubles is pretty easy. You just run, like, Follow Me plus Trick Room or something, you know, you're fine. With Indeedee. So it's not that hard to set up in doubles, but setting Trick Room in singles is a real challenge. So, I mean, you kind of have to think, like, Ice Rider is kind of bad in singles just because it's too slow to be good. Which is the fundamental problem with it, is it's just too slow to be good. Psychic, Giga Drain, Future Sight, Glacial Lance. What? What? Dude, you have 3 special moves on, like, the best physical attacker in the game. No, 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 no. That is not acceptable. We're gonna fix your, you're gonna fix the thing too. Calyrex, Ice Rider. Calyrex, Ice Rider. So this thing, yeah, Glacial Lance is the move you want, obviously, but, like, no. You do not run physical moves on Ice Rider. Or special moves on Ice Rider. That causes me pain. What most people will do is they run, Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, Protect, and then something else. Or they could run Taunt. But you want to be running physical moves. High horsepower is really good. What else is really good that you can give it? You can give it Solar Blade, but I don't really like Solar Blade. I don't feel like it's that good. You can give it Psycho Cut if you want a physical psychic type move for stab usage. Oh wait, never mind. That's only exclusive to Shadow Rider. Never mind. What else can you give this thing? You can give it Smart Strike. That's a good move. So you can give it, okay, so like, maybe like Glacial Lance, Smart Strike, Stomping Tantrum, Protect. That would be fine. You could give it Substitute. You could give it Crunch if you wanted Dark type coverage. Zen Headbutt for stab psychic type coverage. You give it Heavy Slam, but that fails against Dynamax Pokemon, so that's a risk. You can give it Throat Chop to shut off sound-based moves, but that's not really something you need to be worried about. You can also give it Iron Defense Body Press if you want to do Body Press stuff, which is pretty good. It also gets Pollen Puff for support, but like you have a bunch of options, basically. It's just you can pick what you want to do. Should I get the Ghost Horse? I would say to do it. Ghost Rider, like if you're gonna play singles, Ghost Rider's better. If you're gonna play doubles, you can use either one. It's the problem is speed. Like speed control is pretty important, and even in Tailwind, Ice Rider is just way too slow to be good. Like, do I have an Ice Rider? I don't remember if I do. I don't. Why don't I have an Ice Rider? That's silly. It's just too slow to be good, even in Tailwind. So you end up having to use it in Trick Room, but you don't have a good enough one. Like, if you don't have the ability to get it in Trick Room, then it just dies to a lot of stuff that it shouldn't normally die to. It's the same thing. Like, everything in this box, like, you can use. Like, Melmetal, one of the best Pokemon in Trick Room currently in the game. But getting it in Trick Room is a challenge. Sylveon with Pixelate is really good right now. Kangaskhan we've been over. Incineroar is arguably the best Pokemon ever made. Berserk Weakness Policy Moltres is insane. I've seen a lot of use out of it right now. Defiant Zapdos is kind of mid. Same thing with Articuno. They're both super situational. Durant was really good for a while. You just use Hustle and then Dynamax it and then just kill stuff. Like, I have actually a bunch of spare 6 IV ones if you need one. Like, I have a bunch of random spare 6 IV stuff from breeding. Like, let's see, how many do I have here? This one's not 6 IV. That's terrible. That's 5 IV, but it's fine because the IVs are like, you know, I've got like Durant, Litwick, Litten, Lampin, Litten, Durant. And like this thing is really good because it gets Hustle, and if you Dynamax it, then it just gets ridiculous damage. Give it Life Orb and then just bop the hell out of something. Because like this thing, so Hustle gives it a 1.3 times boost to all of its moves. So you get a 1.3 times increase to your damage with no drawbacks and Dynamax. And so you start doing ridiculous amounts of damage, like, with no drawbacks, which is kind of nice. I'm going to release this Ferrothorn. He's kind of crappy. Goodbye, Ferrothorn. Bye-bye. Like, I got a bunch of good, like, a lot of stuff can be good. Like, Wheezing is super good right now because it has neutralizing gas, and you can use it with Regigigas to shut off Slow Start, which makes it good. Support Togekiss is always awesome. Indeedee is one of the best support Pokemon. Ferrothorn is great in singles. Grimmsnarl is great in doubles. Amoonguss is great in, I think, singles and doubles. Dusclops is one of the best support Pokemon in doubles with Eviolite. Tornadus is great. Dusknoir is okay. Hatterene is great. Tapu Lele is mid. Bronzong's awesome. Kangaskhan's insane. Here's just a random shiny Lucario I have. It's cool, I guess. I gotta put these back in home. I'd taken to check their IVs, but I got these the other day, and another. Here's a shiny Lickitung. I got like a bunch of random shinies like sitting in my boxes. I think. Like, let's see. In this box, do I have any random shinies? I do. Yep, I got this guy here. Shiny Palisand, which is awesome. Love that shiny. Nothing in here. Nothing in... Wait, is this Ditto shiny? No, it's not. Thought it was. It isn't. Okay. Nothing in there. I mean, like, I've got a lot of shinies. Like, let's see here. If I back out, save. Saved your progress. Okay, cool. Go to home. You should have traded that Pokemon to someone. What? The 6 IVs or what? I can give them away. I usually, when I get spare 6 IVs, I just wonder trade them to people. Or I give them away to anybody who wants one. Because, I mean, I don't need spares, so I just give them away for free most of the time. No, I don't want to connect to Sword. I want to connect to home. Okay, cool. We good? Cool. So here's my shinies. I've got a box of just shiny legend. Well, okay, well, there's some stuff in here that shouldn't be in here that aren't shiny legendaries. But shiny Dialga, shiny Palkia, shiny Regice, Registeel, Regirock, shiny Meltan, shiny Azelf, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Latios, Latias, Cresselia, Suicune, Deoxys, Entei, Suicune again, Yveltal. These are all legitimately obtained too. Like, they're all completely legit. And I got some random extra shinies in here. I've got Litwick, Roggenrola, Boldor, Gibble, Gyarados. And I've got another box of shinies here. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of them. Then I got another box of shinies. And then I got another box of shinies. I got a lot. I was going for a shiny Living Dex, and I just stopped working on it for a little bit, so I got a lot. I have way too many. Is that all of them from this box? No, I gotta get the Rayquaza out still. And then Celebi needs to go to this. And Meloetta needs to go there too. Actually, that reminds me, while I'm here, I need to remember to put the Yveltal in Pokemon Sword, because I need a Yveltal. But yeah, I got quite a few. The one you released. Oh, I mean, I could have, but it's useless. Like, it's a bad IV Ferrothorn. Like, you can literally just catch one with the same IVs just by walking around. There's no real point. What do I have in this box here? Box 5. I've got 2 Lugias, a Zygarde, an Enamorus, a Mew. Oh, that's right. Mew's legal now, isn't it? Ooh, Mew's legal now. Oh, Mew is legal now. Uh-oh. Also got an Arceus in here. And the rest of my boxes are empty. I've got some really good shinies, though. Like, some that I really, really like. Like, what's in this box that I like? I really like shiny Zigzagoon. I love shiny Miltank. I really like shiny Tangrowth. I kind of like Slugma, too. This box, I love Dragonair. I like Cascoon, surprisingly. I think it looks pretty good. Umbreon is awesome. Ditto is awesome. Skuntank is awesome. Absol is great. Espeon is awesome. Spiritomb is insane. Salamence is great. I think the Salamence, isn't this from my Pokemon Sun? I think it is. I got a whole bunch of other stuff in here that's pretty good too. I've got like a bunch of, I've got a surprising number of shiny Charizards. I've got like 3 or 4, I think. Shiny Togekiss, which is great. Like, yeah, I got quite a few. What's in the other side here? It's a bunch of junk, I think, right? Yeah, for the most part, it's just miscellaneous kind of mediocre Pokemon. But I do have quite a few shiny legendaries. So a lot of these I obtained from Brilliant Diamond, and like so I got Dialga, the Reggie trio. That's how I got the Eon duo. So I got wait, no, I got that in. No, I got that in Brilliant Diamond. That's true. I got this in Brilliant Diamond. I got this in Brilliant Diamond. Where's my shiny Raikou? Wait, do I still have that? I haven't transferred that off my Brilliant Diamond yet. What am I doing? Okay, so I guess I still have one on my Brilliant Diamond, because I'm shiny hunting Ho-Oh now on Brilliant Diamond. I could probably just do that right now if I really wanted to, because I can just get it, but yeah. It's not too hard. All right. Here's the deal. I gotta go eat, so I'm gonna probably go eat and then probably end up streaming again for another couple hours and try to hit Master Ball. So if you're still around in probably about 45 minutes or so, I'll probably end up being back, and I'm probably gonna try to hit Master Ball so that I can finally, I guess, finish the quest for Master Ball for this season. Let me transfer off that Raikou before I go, I guess. Before I forget. Great. I actually have a pretty good shiny hunting overlay for when I go to shiny hunt the Ho-Oh. See? It's pretty decent. Why is this not capturing my Switch? Regardless, I got a decent like layover for it, or overlay for it. You want to join on the Dynamax Adventures? I've got Solgaleo, Lunala, the Necrozma. I can't do... I don't think I can do Lunala, because that's a Shield exclusive, isn't it? I'm pretty certain it is, isn't it? I don't think you can cross-platform other games shiny or Dynamax Adventures, can you? Or you can, but you can't catch them. Do I have... There he is. Look at this guy. Shiny Raikou. There he is. I do have him. Cool. What are his IVs? Probably not very good, I wouldn't imagine. No. Not very good. But got a shiny Raikou here. Do I have any other shinies that I forgot about on my game here? Got a bunch of Gastrodons with their hidden ability. None of these are great with hidden abilities. I guess his hidden ability is pretty good. Moody is decent, but... Aw, Camerupt isn't shiny. I guess I only have one shiny left over on this game, but... That's fine. I'm on Sword and able to catch it. Really? Wait, is it... Hold on a minute. Which version of Sword and Shield has Lunala? Oh, well. Hold on a minute. So it turns into... No, so you can't. Wait, maybe you can. You only... Well, yeah, I mean, that's how you shiny hunt there, but... Hold on a minute. Sword and Shield, Dynamax, Adventures, exclusives. Okay, that's interesting. So you actually can catch cross-platforms? So you can catch Lunala on Sword. Really? That's true? If that's true, that's pretty amazing. I did not know that. Nope, stop. Stop. What are you doing? BDSB. Give me that shiny Raikou for my collection. I find it weird you can't transfer Deoxys into BDSP, even though there's like literally a thing for it. I don't understand why that is, but well, shoot, yeah. I mean, I'd probably be down to do a couple of Dynamax hits on Lunala later. Yeah, but I'll probably be back in about 30 minutes or so. I'm just gonna go grab some pizza and then. Do I actually have any work to do tonight? I don't know if I have any. I've done most of my work for today, I think, right? I do have one item to ship out for tomorrow mornings. And then I've got a little bit of, okay, well, I can do that later. That's not a big deal. Yeah, so I should be able to. It'll just be in about half an hour or so. So that's all good with you. I'll be back then. But if you're gone, you're gone. So just keep sub icons or sub notifications on so you'll get a notification on your phone whenever I end up going live again. But yep. All right. Well, been good having you, but I'm going to go eat and then I'll be back. So see you later.